Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to be sitting here. We got the instant reaction show after the Natty. The Natty was just played here. My God, snacks! What
It
a
delivered,
effing game, baby! What a
man. Just when
game, my guy.
just when you think that Miami ain't got a shot, they show up and show out. That defense was stout, and hats off to Miami for the fight they put up, and both teams. That was great, great back and forth, man. Both teams showed a lot of grit and guts, and just determination. That was a great one.
It was, man. I tell you, man, it was kind of one of those deals. Miami punched back, made it a fight. Did it not seem like Miami kind of like did what the first half, what Indiana did in the first half to them, man? It kind of made it like kind of the way it was here.
But I think all they did really was they quit hurting themselves, and the first half was so one sided. It was the play calling on the way I saw it. You come out there. First down from the game, first play, the offensive play of the game. You rip a 9-yard run with your big back, and then you don't run him again. You throw the ball like 8 times in a row going after that, and you're not moving. You can tell that your quarterback's struggling. You got away from the run, and then you got to spot them like that. And they got back in the game when they started handing the ball to their big power back and letting them eat.
Snacks, I'm telling you right now, dude. So at halftime, I got on TikTok live, and I had like 140 something viewers. I had some people going on, and before that, I had like a 2 hour show. Man, it was amazing, and I hope some of you guys showed up out here. We got a few viewers out here that was from that. Grant Berry, my guy. There you go. What a call to go for it on 4th and 5. Absolute Grant was on there. Let me throw that comment out right there. There we go. Snacks. I'm serious, man. I was just like, this game here, dude, at halftime, dude, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have it remember, but dude, it was like 50 something or 40 something yards total offense for Miami, dude. But with that being said, it wasn't a whole lot for Indiana either.
I think they had like 14 plays in the first half.
Yeah, bro, it was not crazy. It was, and now, hey guys, I'm looking at this. Check this out. Miami total yards, 342 yards total to Indiana's 317. Passing yards, 232 to Mendoza's 186. Rushing, 110 yards to 131 yards to Indiana. And dude, here's where it flopped, because like Indiana had like I think like maybe 2.8 yards or 3.1 yards average per play. In the second half, Miami 6.5 yards average to Indiana's 4.4, where in the first half, Indiana had 4.8 yards, almost 5 yards per play. So, dude, it really kind of flopped there a little bit. But third down conversion still killed Miami in the second half. 3 of 11. 3 of 11. They were
special
zero.
teams killed Miami.
Dude, special teams and undisciplined. That face mask when they had them in the second, that killed them, man. That undisciplined, right there, killed them. But you're right, special teams,
missed field goal, and what was the block? 87. I felt bad on the next series when Miami had the ball. Beck throws one up down the right sideline, and it's a hospital wall. And the guy just gets laid out. And I was like, oh, that's terrible. Why would you do that? Oh, it was number 87. It was the same guy that missed the block. I think they tried to kill him on the field just as payback on the next series.
Right. Absolutely.
God, how do you put out? You're in the national championship, bro. And that's your effort on that play is just, let me just throw this arm on you right quick, bro. Don't hurt my punter.
No, and you know what? Third down conversions. Dude, going into this, Indiana had a 58% third down conversion rate. Let that sink in. Dude, even the 2019 LSU team, I don't think they had that good. I don't think they had that good a third down conversion.
I believe it was like 100. It was 100%, bro. Third down, we had Joe Burrow, we had Jets, we had Chase. We didn't see third down. What are you talking about, man? Down.
But you know what I'm saying, man.
Meaningless that.
Even in this
blasphemy in this house, Sean.
Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real about what's happening here, though. And then you had, even Miami, they didn't have one third down conversion in the first half. They only got 3. But I tell you what, Snacks, I tell you this right now, and look, we can go back. You can watch on TikTok Live. I told everybody at halftime, if either team just committed to the run a little bit, and you saw what happened to Miami, their guy there, Fletcher Jr. Dude, he had that run. Why they didn't commit? Because no one was stopping. And then I told y'all in the group chat, if Mendoza pulls the ball one damn time, he's going to score. Like, holy shit.
Hats off to the kid, man. What a run. What a play. What a, just gutsy run there to get that touchdown when it mattered.
Absolutely.
Hats
what a
off
run.
To the kid. You can't help but kind of cheer for the guy. I mean, he's like a dorkier Andrew Luck.
Dude, tell me when 30 for 30 is going to have this Indiana team. This might even be a Hallmark Lifetime show with Indiana, bro.
This one would have to be 30 for 30-year-olds.
Right? You know what? And hey, with that being said, let me just say something here real fast. Hats off to both teams, man. It was a hell of a entertaining game.
Physical.
Absolutely. Because you know what, that first half, dude, Indiana bullied the hell out of that offensive line of Miami, and it seemed like the second half, Uncle Mo got on that Miami sideline, and they started kind of bullying. But you know what?
It's amazing what happens when you let your big offensive lineman fire off downhill instead of taking the punches. When the offensive lineman can start delivering, you start taking some of that speed out of that fast defensive front and lean on them. I don't know why they got away from it earlier, man. I thought they would come out here and play small ball and just try to punish them. But that's not the game plan they came. That's what they adjusted to, and that's when they started having success.
Exactly, man. You start doing those short passes. You know, we talked about this, man. We talked about this on our group chat. Counter plays, RPOs, screen plays. They finally got Malachi Tony involved, dude. And dude, hey, I don't know about that dude reclassing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude, a beast, dude. That dude is legit, real. That's a man.
He reminds me of Steve Smith.
Really? You think so? You like him? Okay.
I like him, dude. Steve Smith, look, for Carolina Panthers, Steve Smith, just tough. He's small, undersized guy, will go up and get the ball, plays a lot bigger than his size is, and just quick.
And you know what's what's amazing about it? He's got that dog, but he doesn't take shots, Snacks. He doesn't take shots. Like he knows. Like, and I you know what, and I gotta say this too. That whole Mendoza took some shots. And there's a couple of them that should have been penalties. There should have been a penalty.
Oh, and the one after he handed off, he was targeting. If he had the ball in his hand, it would have been an ejection. I just don't think they saw it on the field,
right?
Because he hands it off, he turns around, and it was weird. In speed, at game speed, it looked like Mendoza ducked to kind of continue the block, but then in slow motion, it looked like he just got punched in the mouth. But
hey, everybody, before we go any further, I want to welcome my sick mother effer right here, my guy, my dog, Chris. Chris, thank you so much for joining, bro. Y'all, my dude is been sick as the dog in the bed. He needs to go to the doctor, but he's hard-headed. Chris, welcome to our show, this show. And you know what, Snacks? I got it on your unapologetic, unbothered, unfiltered. Cool. So we can say whatever the hell we want to say tonight. Chris, what you think about it, boss? What do you think? You got up out of the bed long enough to watch this game. Talk to me, mama guy.
We can say whatever we want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck Beck.
What's that?
Fuck Beck.
Dude, before we go any further than that, did y'all hear the Kirk Herbstreit bullshit about that? He found his love for the game again. No, he didn't. He found a effing how many millions of dollars to play ball again? Like, shut the hell up. It was all about money, a Lambo, and a girlfriend who Miami used to sucker his ass down there. Let's be real.
What they should have been worried about was what they should have gave him was the ability to read what cover 2 man is with inside help from the safety.
Yeah.
Just put the ball on the left side. That's why your receiver gave you about 12 yards of cushion to that outside shoulder. No, we're just going to throw it right here. This is a good spot.
Yeah.
That's the Carson Beck we all know and love from Georgia.
Yeah, dude. When he threw that one, I'm like, dude, you better throw that ball. When he threw the ball, I was like, dude, you better be way over the top on that mother, or it's an interception. And you know what? And Chris, there's the Carson Beck you love and know.
I knew it was going to happen as soon as it was a game-winning drive and it was on Beck. I had texted one of my Georgia buddies and said he's going to throw a pick.
I looked at
Well,
my
dude-
son and said, "There's no way Carson Beck gets 2 legacy drives right like this. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no way the football gods will allow this to happen."
Well, guys, do y'all remember in the group chat I said Carson Beck's going to throw an INT? Like, it's going to happen, right? I told you. But, hey, I will tell y'all this. I'll tell you the one dude that stepped up and showed out. Dude, Becker for Indiana. How important was that guy for Indiana?
Clutch, Mr.
What?
Clutch.
What?
Dude, that was
Absolutely.
wild.
Chris, what you think, man? What you think over there in your doped up mind of Tylenol with PM, whatever you're taking?
Yeah, I feel like shit. But I just Indiana's
It
an
does.
champion. That's fucking crazy. Like I knew they were a pretty good team, but it's still crazy to see, this team win a national championship. Man, that Mendoza play, that's gonna go down. That run he made,
Oh yeah, that
fourth
was
and
big
5
time,
or
man.
something.
That was big time.
I'm starting to think that they saved that play because, look, guys, I'm telling y'all from a coaching point of view, I kept going, pull the goddamn ball. Pull the fucking ball, man. Like, you pull the ball, you're running for fucking 80 yards. And he never did. He kept handing off to Black or whatever. I'm like, dude, pull the ball. And when they caught, I'm just like, even me, I'm sitting there going, quarterback draw would work here, but I don't think y'all got balls enough to run it. And then I'm like, oh shit. I'm sitting there looking at my wife going, oh my God. And then, dude, he put his body on the line for that.
Yeah,
like
he
he did what he did. So,
he played a great game. They don't ask. It's weird. They don't ask him to do a whole lot, but what he does is so effective. He's so clutch when it matters, and his accuracy has really gotten better over the years. Like a whole that he's got the back shoulder down. The bad thing is, out of everything he won tonight, the man did lose one thing. He's gonna be a Raider.
And y'all, so this comes from Snacks, who is like our draft god guru. Like Mel Kiper calls him for advice on who he should be picking, and that's this guy right here, Snacks.
He's gonna be a Raider.
Over there.
Yeah. It's terrible.
I said the same thing when Darren McFadden got drafted there too. But hey, let me tell y'all. So Carson Beck, 19 of 32, 232 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Right? Indiana, Mendoza, 16 of 27, 186 yards, no TDs, no interceptions though. You know what? He was the perfect bus driver tonight. If you want to put it like that. So no one had over 100 yards, 79 yards by Black on 17 carries. Right, had a 4.6 yard average. I swear, I don't know why these teams didn't run more. In my opinion, that's just me.
This team, though, Indiana, it's a team full of bus drivers, and I mean that like in the with the highest, most utmost. Like they're going to show up. There's no greatness really. It's just everybody's really good, and they just do what they're supposed to do. And the defense is the same way, just always in the right spot. Great, great disguises and covers too. And I will say they did a good job on ESPN tonight of showing like the all 22 on a lot of the coverages and lets you see what was really going on in the back end. They're running an NFL defense.
Yep.
With NFL age players. I mean, you're going to get this. I wonder, what do y'all think the sustainability of this is?
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, Indiana's number 2 in the transfer portal right now.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Dude, they're getting some dogs. They're getting some horses. Here's my feeling on this, and I've told people this on TikTok Live today on both of them. I think this upcoming year is Cignetti coached great the last 2 years, but he brought people with him from JMU. He had what he had at Indiana. Next year you're going to see him coach. We're going to see how good of a coach he is, because now he's got a team that he may have some dogs, but Snacks, for being an LSU guy, you still got to coach. You got to build cohesion. You got to build that team unity. Let's see what you do. That's what I'm curious to see what he's going to do.
And it's one thing to get to the top. It's a whole other thing to stay there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, because the guy's done a great job. I mean, like he said, all he does is win. Google him. I mean,
yep.
It's a great line now.
Yeah, isn't that the greatest mic drop moment in history?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
I think they're gonna be good for a while, man.
Yeah, you know what? Where does Miami go from here? Who do they have coming in for a quarterback? What do they got coming in? I mean,
Just
You
steal
know,
Duke's quarterback.
hey, you know what? Y'all laugh at that dude, but I love that guy.
Oh, I
That
do
guy
No,
too.
no. What I laugh at is if it was Lane Kiffin, everybody be going insane right now. But because it's some kid from Duke, and Duke has like 35 guys that have graduated from there that's played football ever. So I mean, nobody knows anything about him. It's a small little school. Nobody gives a shit. But you let Lane Kiffin do it one little time to one sort of big prospect out of Washington. Allegedly, they didn't do anything. All right, you got to leave Lane alone. Is what I'm getting at. Leave my guy
Well,
alone.
dude,
He's
y'all
done
sitting
nothing
over
wrong.
there. You're sitting over there with Levitt. So this is the unapologetic. So you need to shut the fuck up. That's
We
what
also
you
got-
need to do.
We also got Husan Longstreet, and we
Mhm.
also got the kid from Elon.
Hey,
Hey.
and you're in the running for the O lineman from Colorado right now. It looks like you
Yeah.
might get him.
Ooh.
On another note, though, when I was watching the quarterback, I can't think of the guy's name. I think his last name's Clark or the kid from Elon, the quarterback. I was watching tape on him, and this guy kept
Dude.
jumping off the screen, number 18, this wide receiver. And this kid is a big time. He's a big time receiver. So, 6'4", probably 205, something like this.
I know you're talking
Yeah.
about.
He actually transferred to Georgia Tech. So I know we got some Georgia Tech people to watch our show. That on tape, that kid looks good, like next level good. So hats off to you for picking one up there.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, if all you had was Elon's quarterback coming to LSU, dude, that
yeah.
dude's a dog. That dude's a dog, my guy.
I like him a lot, man. And when I saw the list of teams that were after him, you name them, they were after him. Georgia was
Absolutely.
hard after him. Tennessee, Alabama, everybody was on that kid. And good on Lane. He's got
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Right.
I've said it all the time. You can say what you want about Lane, but that man knows how to
No, yeah. He
quarterback.
knows how to work the system
Yeah.
all the way into the gray area to where it gets to that line of black, or red, or whatever you want to call it. But Chris, I got a question for you, man. I heard this crap on that show, right? I did, and Kirk Herbstreit kept going. Beck got to Miami. He found his love for the game again. What the hell was that crap about, dude? Look, Snacks is laughing his ass off at her. Chris, you're the Georgia dude. Talk to me. Was this a bull? What did y'all mistreat him at Georgia, or did he just follow the money and the woman to Miami? Tell me what's going on there.
Georgia, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's not the first time Georgia's lost a quarterback that got his feelings hurt.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
another Ohio State guy, just saying.
honestly think he just got in his feelings. I think the moment in the SEC championship game with the way the teammates reacted when Gunner came in. And also no, he wasn't mistreated. Georgia wanted him back. I mean, I don't know.
But Chris, tell me this.
Narrative.
I didn't hear nobody from Georgia bitching when he left. Like
No,
going, oh God, me, the season's over with. Carson Beck left.
Everybody was fine with it. Like everybody was pretty fine. And if you watched him tonight in my little Georgia group chat, I mean, you could tell his body language. I mean, he does this shit all the time with the body language when shit don't go his way, and that's how he was at Georgia. I mean, since this is unfiltered, I'll be honest, he was a pretty shit leader at Georgia. And
But dude, was it not just me or that one time that if he hadn't got that one completed pass for like 20 yards,
yeah,
I think he would have mentally checked out of that game. Was that just me, or did y'all see the same thing too?
He was the play. He wasn't agreeing with the play calling, and I'm in agreement with him. But you can't be that as a quarterback. If you got that big a problem, go in there and call your own play.
I was told on G-Day.
Thank you.
I was told on G-Day before he left. He was on the sidelines getting into it with our offensive lineman, and he was quoted saying he actually got into it with Tate Ratledge, who plays for the Lions now. He was quoted saying how much shit this offensive line was and how he should have went pro.
As a quarterback, for any young quarterbacks that may be watching or may see this later, as a young quarterback, here's a hint. From a former coach. Don't piss off your offensive line. Like, they're called your protection for a reason.
That's worse than pissing off somebody who makes your food, bro.
Exactly.
That's just
KJ
shit you don't do
Jefferson in
anymore,
Arkansas learned that the hard way. Like,
Right.
seriously, he transferred because he pissed off his offensive line. So, yeah.
I don't know where that narrative came from. It's obviously came from Beck's camp, but Yeah, I don't get it. He was treated really well at Georgia. I also think what really pissed him off is Georgia wasn't gonna give him the raise that he wanted. He wanted obviously a up in payment, and Georgia was like, "No, like
Yeah.
not the way that season unfolded. You could come back and do that." And there was also some bitterness at the end, the way he handled after he got hurt. He kind of ghosted the team towards the end. Kind of just
Right.
he ended up showing up to the Sugar Bowl that year. But I had heard that he kind of just didn't show up until the end. Like wouldn't answer phone calls and all this stuff. So it got kind of toxic at the end, but he was never treated badly. I think Georgia would have took him back if he came back.
Well, I'm going to say probably for you guys, it's probably a good thing, man. But you know what? Hey, we've been on this call right here. We've been on this tangent, but hey, let's for a second, let's get back, y'all. I'm talking.
You know, I hate this game. You know, I hate this game because I'm sitting here. That was a really great national championship.
That's exactly what I was about to say, man. This was a hell of a game, Snacks.
I hate it.
Hell of a
I
game.
fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. It is a 10, the 10 seed, and it pisses me off because get off my lawn, damn it. I liked it the way it was. I'm old. I want my shit the way it was. And no, it was a great game, and it's gonna the football. I mean, they just might as well go ahead. They're gonna expand it to 24, so just get ready. That's coming.
You know what? You shut your damn mouth.
Fucking hate
You
it.
shut your damn mouth.
It's gonna
Chris,
happen.
I know how you feel about it. Both of you guys are Chris's. I hate both of y'all right now.
I don't want it either.
I know. Neither
It's gonna
none
fucking
of
happen.
us three want it. But
In
you
no
know what?
world
Though,
would they
the
not do it.
SEC's fighting it, though. I have to give the SEC's fighting it.
Yeah, they're all
Stanky's fighting it.
Well,
And-
they
and
need to
you know
because
what?
it takes away from the importance of every game, man. When you can
Every
lose
game.
3, that's cool. That it makes a great playoff, but it makes nothing else matter.
Y'all, let
And,
me
I
let
mean,
me tell
you've
you
already
what
seen this.
let me tell you what I thought about while I was watching the game. As I was watching Indiana, and I'm like, these guys are going to win it. And you know what? I am happy that Indiana is winning it because this is a story of a lifetime. But you know what? Y'all, we're all 3 SEC guys. You guys look at me. Look, before week 0 even started, my season was over with, right? Look where I'm pointing. Right there, guys. Right there. Okay, I'm being real. But I was like, what if the SEC was only required to play 5 SEC teams, and then we could go play the rest of the Pac-10, the Pac-12 or Pac-10 schedule of lower tiered? Because the Pac-12 the Pac-10 is heavy, right? They got their 3 teams that are heavy, and that's it. The rest of them suck ass. You know what? I would say that Mississippi State could finish third in the Big Ten. You know,
Right? They probably do well in the Big 12 too.
Clearly.
Dude, they'd win that motherfucker. Like, who are you talking, man? They'd
Texas
win that.
Tech. That's all you got to do. Worry about Texas Tech.
And let's don't even kid ourselves with the ACC. I heard you over there, Chris. The ACC, dude. Arkansas probably could have won that hands down, and we had no defense.
I'm
Like,
gonna be sick in bed all day tomorrow, and I'm gonna be sick and sleep with this shit.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, who gives a shit about a conference? Play your little 5 teams and go play the rest out of conference. I mean,
the
because
conference
that's
championships
basically
don't even matter anymore. So why not?
You're right, dude. Snacks. That's exactly what I came up with. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. All you got to be is in the top 12, or if you're
24.
yeah, exactly. I'm about to say if we reschedule this, the top 24 teams. Like, what the hell? You just got to be average, and you're in the college football playoff.
Yeah.
You know?
So what are the bowls about now? Because we want to protect bowl integrity until it means, oh, wait, we make a lot more money.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody, here's to the Birmingham Bowl, or here's to the Independence Bowl.
I do want to protect the Pop-Tarts Bowl at all costs.
Absolutely. I'm
know
with you
what?
on that one.
The Pop-Tarts Bowl did something that, well, it kept Notre Dame out of the question right there. So there we go. And
that's one bowl game. That's one bowl game I actually would love to see Georgia play in, even though I wouldn't want us to be in there because how bad the season would have went. We should make
They
that.
need to move them up, make it make sense. Make it that's the national championship. The national championship Pop-Tart Bowl.
you know what? That'd be
They
great.
earned it.
Or the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Like, whoever wins that, so he gets slapped with some mayo, some Duke's Mayo. That'd be great.
I'll tell you,
But
I
y'all-
love mayo, but I couldn't imagine being
I know, right? You can drown me in a lot of shit, but you throw May on me, we're fighting, dude. Hands are getting thrown. I'm
love
telling you
Mayweather,
right
but
now.
I think that would just be nasty. Oh,
But y'all, but let's be real. Honestly, let's get back real fast. When's the last time we saw? I'm really glad we saw this Indiana. Like, let's be real. I actually told my wife, I gave her the record, and I can't remember what it was, but you know what, dude, Indiana still, even after the national championship, they've been playing football since 1887, and they have a losing record, and they just won the Natty.
Yeah. It gives,
Colorado, maybe. I mean, that's the closest I can come is be Colorado's national championship. And that's way back.
Yeah, that's way back. You're talking about Bill
Like
McCarthy
80
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like 86.
Cordell Stewart and stuff. And even then, they had the fourth down play that made them win the game that year.
Yeah,
Against Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
What this
that's
does
the
is
furthest I can go with it.
What this does is it gives so many fan bases, whether it's, some people are going to say this is a rare exception to the rule, and maybe it is, but what it's going to do is it's going to give so many fan bases hope that never had it. I mean, we've talked about
I liked it better when they didn't have hope.
Yeah.
I root for LSU. We all, as a Georgia fan, you
Oh,
don't want Arkansas having hope.
No,
they end up beating
I
us and
don't.
shit when they have
Man,
hope.
shut y'all's ass up right now. I'm about to remove all of y'all from my state from my screen,
I
baby.
don't.
Look, man,
But-
you should have hope when you play Mississippi State, but not when you come to LSU or Georgia. Like, have some.
The
be realistic
Georgia
about
fan
it.
in me definitely doesn't. The college football fan in me, like, you can't help but think the people, and we all know, Sean knows this better than anybody, Arkansas has some money. You got to think those people with the big money are sitting there going, if Indiana can do it, why can't we? I mean, why
Hey.
can't we do this?
Hey,
And
y'all,
there's no
I'll tell you
rules.
right now, Arkansas has brought in 40 transfers, and I'm going to tell you right now, 32 of them transfers are dogs. And they're all on the secondary and D line, which is what we needed. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to say we're the next Indiana by no means at all, but I tell you right now, we're going to win more than 2 goddamn games
That's
next
what
year.
I'm saying. Like this win's going to
I
get.
hope so.
I mean, who's
Shut up, Snacks.
That's
Who's
the bar for the first year coaches, 2 wins. Shit, man, I wish I was an Arkansas fan. You know how easy of a life that's gotta be.
I'm sorry. What was the score of the LSU? What was the score of the Arkansas LSU game? It wasn't by much, bitch.
It was still a loss, right? Like,
Shut up.
It went in that same column that all y'all's other games go.
But Nussmeyer didn't look good either. You know what? I'm about to remove him, Chris, so it's just me and you talking. Let the 2 adults talk in the room.
Oh, I don't know how good I'll do.
Wait,
for you.
hold on.
I'm glad.
I want to be the Arkansas coach. All I got to do is win 3, and I'm a fucking legend. Hell yeah.
Dude, dude, you win 5. I'm building a statue. Like, no shit.
I'm in. Sign me up. I think I can do it. I can do it.
Dude, let me be the offensive coordinator. You the defensive coordinator. We good. We good. Hey,
Is
you know
it
what,
better to
Chris?
live with no
Chris,
hope?
you can be my special teams guy.
Is
was
it
up
just
to me,
better
we'd
to not
never
have
get-
hope?
Hey, I will say this though. LSU stepped up in the rankings with the guys. Hey, y'all made some transfer portal moves in the last few days, dude. Y'all looking stout, looking good. Arkansas, you know what? I'll give them credit. Like 40 something transfer portal, and I'm telling you guys, probably 32, 34 of them are dogs, absolute dogs who can start on Saturday. But you guys, we all 3 know we're in the SEC. I love the way this game went. I love that Indiana won. But y'all, let's be real. If those guys were playing an SEC schedule, would their season before the college playoff records, before the college playoff started, would their records have been the same? Would Indiana have been undefeated?
Hmm.
And don't base it off of Alabama, because Alabama is not the same team, guys, that we're used to.
I'm just trying to think of what teams in the SEC I would think like I would put money on to beat them any given day. And I mean,
Hey, Snacks, I'll tell you this right now. I'd put LSU's defense against anybody in the country last year. Now your
I'll
offense
give
sucked.
you
Your offense sucked monkey balls. I ain't gonna lie about that.
that was
But y'all's
terrible.
defense was legit, absolute
Somebody
legit.
explain to me how you can be that bad of an offensive coordinator and get fired and get another job in the SEC the same year.
Man, I'm trying to figure that out my damn self.
Bro,
I guess it would depend on what schedule they were given. I mean, if they were given the Aggie schedule, I think they'd go undefeated.
Well,
But if
you know
you're-
what, guys? Here's a good question. Out of the new coaches that came into the SEC from other conferences, who makes the biggest impact?
Ooh. Mm.
You said from outside the conference.
Well, you know what? Either or. You know what? Yeah, I'm saying outside the conference. You got Golish, you got Silverfield. Who else we got? Chris? I know you're on top of this.
Summerall.
Yep. Somewhere. You're right. Yep.
Summerall.
Florida. We got Florida, Auburn, Arkansas. Yeah.
That's a tough question because like what do you mean by that? Because like on the field, like the record, I believe Summerall probably will because that team, I don't know what their retention's like at Florida, but that
Dude, they
team
lost a
is
lot of
talented.
players because the reason why I say that because we got Ron Roberts, defensive coordinator at Arkansas, who came from Florida, and a lot of players followed him over to Arkansas.
LSU got one of the receivers too.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll go Golish just because he's pairing up with his quarterback.
Probably so.
I mean that pairing, and then
that
he's
way.
bringing a lot of his USF guys with him, which wasn't a bad team. I mean they were 9-3.
But they're playing in the SEC, Chris.
No, that's true.
This-
That's true. That is very
But-
true.
Homeboy going to Arkansas, you talking about the biggest impact. I mean, he's got to win 5. He's going to have a huge impact.
Look, I'm talking about biggest impact, like impact on the conference, right? You know, look,
then that's definitely not going to be Arkansas ever.
look. Oh, my boy, you about made me so today to get me blocked off TikTok, whatever the hell, YouTube. You about to get me blocked off YouTube, fool. Damn.
Okay, so we got Arkansas.
Damn.
That's not that could happen. So let's go with Golish. Yeah.
You know what? I can't wait till y'all lose to a team with a budget of 300,000. I'm gonna be on your ass so hard, dude. Like I swear to God.
That's fine because that's every weekend for y'all.
I hope Ole Miss beats the hell out of LSU for the next 7 years. That'd be great.
That
You know what?
Don't wish that shit on me. No, because when I married my wife was during the McFadden era, and LSU lost 5 of 6 the first years I was married. My wife is an Arkansas grad. Do you know how bad that went for me?
Oh, look, we got your boy.
Yeah,
We got
your
your boy.
animal.
No, we got well. First off, we got Athletes Forum Podcast. Jamal, my guy. USF did beat Bama playoff 2 years again, and Florida last year. Those USF boys can play. How many of those USF boys stuck around? And then we got this right here from Caden Martin. I don't know who that clown is. Right there.
Don't trust that.
You can't trust that dude. You can't trust that dude. USG, Tennessee, Texas, Texas, A&M, Vandy could have caught them slipping at some point in the season with any inexperience and attrition in the SEC. Maybe. You know what?
You know
To
what's
me,
weird
the-
is I was actually thinking Vandy to that question because to
Mhm.
beat that team, you have to be disciplined, like perfectly disciplined. And Vandy kind of is that team to me that they could match them. Now I don't know if they could match them athlete for athlete, but that would have been a tough matchup.
So you know what? Let me ask you guys this question. SEC. I know this is going a little bit longer than we probably expanded. SEC. It's the end of the year. Chris, Snacks. Who was the biggest fraud in the E SEC?
LSU. If you're talking about from the beginning of the year, LSU all day. We opened up week 1 on the road at Clemson. Boom, we win. LSU's great. Here we go, rolling. And then look at where they're at. By the end of the season, you fired your head coach. You've wiped out your offense. Complete start over. And this is a team that was talking about potentially having a number 1 overall draft pick, Heisman Trophy front runner, all of that noise to nothing.
And we
Yeah,
should have
LSU.
known after Clemson dropped a few games that we were like, that did, because we actually said that Clemson win with LSU doesn't look so good anymore. We should have
No.
known. You're right. I give you that.
And
Chris,
the
what do you
Florida
think?
Game,
I'm going
LSU just never came in. Texas.
You said
Yeah,
Texas? Or?
into this. I mean, I thought they were going to struggle this year, but they did. Just felt like I was the only one that had that opinion across, other people, not from our channel, but I mean, they were like, what, preseason? Wasn't they preseason number 1?
Who was that? Texas?
I think so. I think they were number 1 because I remember they were underdogs to Ohio State. It was like the first time a preseason number 1 was underdogs.
They were definitely top 3.
Yeah, either way, they were top 3. So
Yeah.
I were pretty disappointing. If I had to go with somebody other than Texas, I'd say Alabama. Considering how the season started.
I'm going to say because they had an easy schedule and they slipped their way through it. I'm going to say A&M. I'm good.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
going to say
Texas was
A&M,
number one, by the way.
I thought
Yeah.
so.
but I was going to say
A&M's
A&M
good.
because Arkansas had a chance to win that damn game. Look, Arkansas could score points. We just couldn't play defense. What the effing damn like, dude? We were like special needs when it came to defense. There's no like, bro. Like, look. I literally watched live on TV. I watched Arch Manning get welcomed back into the family. They were like, "Oh, this guy, like he looks like a Manning. He can come to Thanksgiving." And then after Arkansas, that mother effer played like a dog for the rest of the
He
year,
figured
man.
it out for sure. He definitely figured it out. So, I don't know.
Okay, look, I got Jamal Clay way too early, 2026, top 5 SEC schools, and go. Jamal called both of y'all out. Let's go.
Let's see, top 5. Whew, Lord. Okay, so in no particular order, A&M is going to be up there. Georgia, those are the easy ones for me. LSU is going to be there. They're top 5. Who else you got?
Alabama?
No. Nah, man. I think
I heard Caden in the background going, not no, but hell no. Hell no.
I agree. Look, man, I've seen this. I've seen what Alabama's going through.
Hey, y'all, let me ask y'all this. Like, and I know Jamal, look, everybody said Summerall. Watch out for Florida. The dude, all that dude knows how to do is coach, my guy. That's all that dude knows how to do is coach. So I'm thinking Florida could be your really, really surprise pick here, in my opinion. What about Auburn?
No.
Do they got the dogs yet? Do they got the dogs out of the portal?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know what? Hey, Jamal, I know you're watching. Tell us your top 5.
Coaches, man. South Florida coaches, when they leave South Florida, they don't typically do as well. Now, I know he's bringing a lot of guys with him.
That's fair. Yeah.
But it's just
But dude, you're in Florida,
and it's Auburn.
Yeah.
Auburn.
You're right. You're right about the South Florida coach. You're talking about Goldis. You're right. You're absolutely right on that. And you know what? Arkansas was this close to getting him had it not been for one reporter breaking the story before it was supposed to be broke. He would have probably been in Arkansas. And you and I, Snacks, talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
South Florida coaches don't do well. They don't, for some reason, they don't translate over.
Well, I think it's just they're flooded with talent down there. That's just right at their doorstep. It makes it really easy to get. I mean,
it's the reason why it's one of the more attractive 5 jobs.
So I'm going to go top 5 here. We got to put Georgia there. Got to put Texas there. That's 2. A&M, that's 3. Right?
LSU.
So there's your 3. LSU's 4. Where's that 5th come from, man? Does Kalen DeBoer turn the corner, or does you know what, y'all? I'm thinking Alabama's going to fall. I'm thinking Alabama is going to become average. So who's going to step up?
He's the new Les Miles.
Yeah,
bro.
Alabama's going to fall. Snacks is probably going to.
No, Snacks, I love you, but Les Miles won a national won a natty.
Yeah,
he's not going to do. Yeah, Kalen DeBoer's not going to do that.
Oh,
so you can't even say you can't even say Kalen. Wow. You can't say Les Miles, guy.
You know who's not talked about that none of us has mentioned that I feel like if I know Snacks ain't gonna like this considering the very heated rivalry.
They're not gonna do anything, and that's not a rivalry.
Are we going Ole Miss? Are we going Ole Miss?
I mean, I like what they've done in the portal, and if Trinidad comes back,
have you seen how many people they just lost in the portal? Thanks for that pass rusher. Appreciate that. That was nice of you guys. And I love
can't wait for that game.
Oh God, dude. He better hire some security.
So I'm looking at this one right here from my guy Jamal. Oh, show that. There we go. Texas, A&M, the team in the Peach State, Oklahoma number. Oh, you know what? Didn't think about would be the surprise. Oklahoma. Yeah, you know, tell me that's not weird because now, like a while ago, no one said Texas until I mentioned it out. We're not used to
SEC. Those are Big 12 teams. They need to go
exactly,
home.
dude. Exactly. Until they get a defense, you can't even talk. Like you still got that Big 12 defense.
Sean, you better shut your swag ass up there with your talking about needing a defense before.
Why I gotta be swag, dude? Hey, I have not hidden anything. I have not. Hey, Arkansas could have won the Big 12. I'm just saying we scored enough points to win the Big 12. So. Did you just really call us swag? Like, my God. Like, dude. Like, bro, I'm fixing to remove you. Like right now, I'm going to remove you right now.
No, that's you just made it all about me. Appreciate it.
Like, oh my god, swag! Come on, man. We might have beat Southern. I don't know. Maybe, for sure not Grambling, but that's beside the point.
Hey man, that's my plan when I win the lottery. By the way, I'm going to become the largest booster, and I'm taking Grambling to the national championship. I'm reclassing them and everything.
Hey, I do want to say one thing though. The largest Powerball that just happened was something billions of dollars. It was won by an Arkansan. And dude, I've been praying for the last month, for the last 3 weeks, that he's an Arkansas Razorback booster, and he just be like, "Here you go, Arkansas. Here's some money."
Bro, you know he probably went to A&M.
No, what I'm afraid of is he went to Arkansas State. That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of. Or he went to like University of Arkansas Monticello. Exactly. So yeah. So okay. All right. So okay. My. You know, I would say this. Georgia. I would say Georgia. Georgia. Who else? God. Who do we have here? Georgia, Texas.
I like Oklahoma.
I would say Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma. God, you know what? Oh my God, who do we got here? Georgia, Texas A&M, Oklahoma. Man, that's that fifth team. That 15 right there. I say LSU. So there's your 5 right there, right?
Yeah,
am I right? Can I count? 5, yeah. I don't know. I'm from Arkansas. That's my 5. And I've been drinking a lot.
You know where my brain's at right now. We flying.
I know. Here, hold this for a second. There we go.
Here's the championship odds for next year.
You know what, y'all? I was just about to say.
You think I can read that spot?
Yeah, my bad. Ohio State, Notre Dame, Indiana, Texas, Oregon, Georgia. LSU.
Okay, before we even get started, Notre Dame. Get your ass in a conference. Bama barely makes a bowl game. Oh, wow. Bama barely makes a bowl game next season. Austin, my guy Jamal, I have to agree with you. But before I agree with you, Notre Dame, join your ass in the conference because I don't want to hear your bitch ass complaining next year why you got left out because you only won. You lost the 2 games that mattered and you won everything else against good, half decent junior high teams. I don't even want to hear that crap. Seriously, I don't even want to hear it. So Notre Dame's out. Forever. But my pick was not too early, and I'll give you guys a chance to. My way too early pick for Natty would have been Ohio State. Would have been that's my way too early, right there.
Can somebody please talk to me? Because I am a known Ohio State hater, and I'm not seeing it. So somebody's gonna have to.
I have no idea about anything anymore in college football. I can't even tell you who's playing where. Like,
that's true.
I'm sitting here thinking about all this. We don't even know what the number 1 tackle in the portal still hadn't even declared where he's going yet. And that's.
Wait, when you say tackle, you talking about
left tackle,
O-line or D-line?
Yeah, O-line.
Dude, he's going to freaking LSU. You talking about the one from Colorado?
Yeah.
Dude, y'all fixing to throw so much money at that fool. He going to LSU. I'm telling you right now. He got girls waiting on him to come down there. I'm telling you right now. Lane Kiffin is about to Lane Kiffin his ass. Like, he going to LSU.
It's a running joke with me and my son that Whit Weeks comes in there as the closer, and he's like, "Hey, dude, he'll let you hook up with his daughter. He's the greatest fucking coach ever, man. If that's not a closer, I don't know what is, bro."
Y'all gonna put that Carson Beck closer on him. Y'all gonna have the Lambo and the girl. The girl's gonna leave after 2 weeks, and he's gonna get to have the Lambo, and it's gonna get wrecked. So,
hey, did y'all see? Apparently, Mark Fletcher threw a punch at an Indiana player after the game.
What?
Yeah, they just. I think that was Indiana. I didn't see who it was. I would imagine it was. I don't know why it would be on teammate, but they were just talking about it on SportsCenter.
Okay, with all due respect, it's Miami. Did we expect any different?
I kind of wish there was more of it. I miss old Miami.
Ray Lewis was probably like, "You better hit that mother effer before you walk off that field."
The way they were hitting Mendoza, it felt like old school Miami.
I loved it,
bro. Speaking of hitting,
This
Speaking of
game
hitting
was a throwback game, tough, physical. I love the return of the run game to football, college and pro. You're seeing the return of the running back and the big power run game.
absolutely. I hope we see more of that.
So much. Well, it's because
And,
for years everybody's gotten smaller and faster on defense, so this is the counter: get bigger and heavier and stronger up front.
Because you have to, because of the RPO, the everything else. But
Mm-hmm.
but my thing was, you know what? Here's my one bitch about the game, and it literally is my one complaint. I will give referees credit on this. They let the secondary play, and it was fair all the way around, I thought. But that bullshit call they made against Indiana for smoking Beck, dude. You had Indiana, you had Mendoza getting up with a busted lip, dude, and you didn't call shit. And you were the same referees that made that call and made that no call, and you called that bullcrap. And let's see, we got my college teammate is fullback for the Ravens. So to the return of the fullback. Hell yeah, dude.
Love it. Fucking
because I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all get like that hard ball again, SEC's gonna win that all day long. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's our bread and butter.
One of my favorite portal additions that Lane brought in is he's a 4-star, 3-star tight end. He's really an H-back from Oregon. He has no stats. No. He is mean and physical, and I love this. Like, it's so good to see that toughness coming back.
Absolutely.
It's just been so finesse for so long. Going back to the Mike Martz Rams is really when it kind of really took off at the pro level, and college going back to the fun and gun. And it's just been progressing that way. Urban Meyer brought it a long way with the spread, and it's just nice now to see people. But he had a power spread. I didn't mind his offense because he came downhill at you. But it's just nice to see old school football again.
Hey guys, so hey, look, we got a few viewers on here. We got several viewers on here, a lot of viewers. Hey, you guys. Hey, besides my guy Jamal, thank you so much for being active. And look, let me put this. Boom, put that on here. My college teammate for the full. Let me do this one. Mike Marty Rams. That's a pool of snacks right there. Hey guys, let's do that. Good for you. Hey,
scientists, man.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you hey, you guys are on here. Throw us some questions out. Make this interactive a little bit. Tell us what you got. As my guy Chris goes and runs off like he's scared to say his Georgia. I don't know what he's saying about his Georgia team.
No, my wife. I've got like one cigarette left, so I had to steal her vape.
Oh, we're one of those guys. Hey, just so you know, Chris, I'm gonna be that jackass today. 8 minutes after you quit smoking, your lungs started repairing themselves. I'm just saying. And this is coming from a guy who smoked 21 years of 2.5 packs of Marlboro Reds. I was in the oil field. I worked in the oil and gas industry. That's no excuse, but fuck y'all. I worked in the oil and gas industry.
Nicotine's way cheaper than therapy, bro.
Oh, hey, Chris, I got to show you something, and this is going to hit home. Look at that shirt. What does it say?
The advantage.
The Atwood advantage.
Atwood advantage, dude. That's some old offshoot, man. That's our guy. That's our guy right there. Yeah, absolutely. That's it. I put that shirt on today. I was going to point that out to you. So the Atwood advantage, y'all, was like one of the best deep submersible drill ships ever that we worked on. We commissioned that son of a bitch out of Korea and brought it to the Gulf. So yeah. That's some
good times, though.
Good times
in the world in that rig.
Absolutely. So yeah, guys. So you know what? Who's y'all's pick for next year's national championship? Way too early pick. I know where Chris is going. The Chris on the top right.
I may change that.
I have no idea. You might as well say Colorado and UTEP at this point.
Like, you know what? Is that your call?
Dude, if that hit, wow.
Dude, you'd be a millionaire. Absolutely.
I really can't tell you, man, because I don't know all the rosters. There's been so much movement and so many quarterbacks going everywhere, and just to see how these guys fit in the schemes. Man, it's going to be spring before I really know. But if you're going to make me take a pick, I'm going to take my guys, bro. I'm going to say Lane gets it done year one, undefeated. Most points ever scored in college football. One of these
bro. If Lane gets it done in year one, I'm calling for an FBI investigation right off the bat.
Back off. You know,
Serious.
Louisiana politics
Ole Miss
would
fans
never do
will-
it.
I'm sending ice down to Baton Rouge if that happens.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. You're way too violent. Too hard.
Thank God it's like midnight.
Well, we had a few viewers. Now we don't.
I'm gonna go with one that's gonna
Fine.
piss people off. I really do like Notre Dame.
They've got the easiest
Okay.
path.
They do. You
But I
can't
like-
argue that.
I like CJ Carr though. I really do like him. I don't know how y'all feel, but I love him.
Man, what about Texas
I-
Tech?
They got no. They're in the Big
Swordsman?
12. They got no Big 12. They're in the Big 12. They got no defense. They don't believe in defense. They're literally the Bobby Petrino of college football. They think they can outscore everybody without a defense.
I also like Oregon too.
I mean, if you're gonna pick Texas Tech, you need to pick BYU. You know, as the runner up because they don't play defense.
Yeah.
You know, Oregon is a good pick, but they need to find a defense. You know what? But I will say this: Oregon hasn't lost a lot of people in the transfer portal. They have not.
No.
Can Oregon ever win the big game?
Oh, there's a question.
You know what I mean? Like
We got-
this goes back to Chip Kelly with Oregon. You think about how many big spots Oregon's been in. Now, I know they've won some, but they have lost some big games throughout the years. A lot of them. But hey, hats off to them for being in them too. So
Yeah.
Hey, I got a
Um,
question for you guys. I'm telling you who you need to watch out for. In my opinion, Michigan. Kyle Whittingham can coach, and he's got
Ooh.
Jason Beck as an offensive coordinator, and that's finally an offense that Bryce Underwood is designed to play in. I'm telling you, I will call it right now. I think Bryce Underwood is going to be one of your finalists at the Heisman Trophy. That's my call right now.
he's talented.
on-
He's super talented.
What day is this? January the 19th.
Click
I'm
that.
saying that Bryce Underwood is going to be it's going to be one of your finalists in the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I mean, if I'm going to be a homer, I do think Georgia's in it or has a chance. I think for all the pissed off Georgia fans, I don't think they remember that we were. I think 53% of the roster was first and second year players. One of Kirby's youngest teams. This
And
team,
one hell of a
legit.
retention rate too.
yeah, and one hell of a retention rate, like Snack said. And I remember going to this. Funny how Georgia fans forget. I remember going to this season that there was legit people thinking that this was a Georgia team that could go 9-3 with how young it was. And people mock at that now like they never said it, but they did. So I'd watch out for them. The fact that they won 12 games with that young of a roster.
You know what, Chris? That's a good call. I totally forgot how young you guys were this year, and you know,
Apparently so did 99% of people.
You know, I did, and you guys grew up that fast in front of America, like really. And you know what, y'all have retained a lot there.
90%.
And Georgia,
Yeah, I
Georgia's
was
one of those
pretty
teams you got to watch out
90%.
for sure.
You got to think how
Yeah,
big
sure.
that is. The average retention rate is 75%. So you got an average 25% turnover, and they're dealing with 10% turnover.
Yeah.
That's
I thought-
big.
I literally
And-
talked to somebody the other day, and I this has got to be the best roster retention job Kirby's done since he's been there. It's
I will
crazy he
tell-
kept this many.
Don't you miss Mark Richt?
Oh yeah, sure.
He really just say that. You know
He
what?
was like so close to being a great coach, man. He was so close.
I do. I wanted him to win one so bad though. There was
He
nobody
was so
that
good
wanted
for
him to
so
win.
long and just couldn't
God,
get
You know what? I will tell y'all this, and Chris, and Chris, my guy from Georgia, as an Arkansas guy, what's the word I'm looking for here? As an Arkansas guy, my point of where Arkansas was from last year to where they are this year is week 3, our third week, our game against Georgia, right? You guys are
That we
at
played Arkansas.
Fayetteville. I'm curious to see how we're going to do with that because you guys are on the road and they're, but you know what? You guys are going to be one of the best teams in the SEC. That's my measuring stick to see, okay, where does Arkansas go? How much have we improved? So I'm curious for that game. We got you guys
That's
at
a
home.
big ask, bro.
No, you know what? Hey, look, I don't expect to win the
That's
game.
a measuring
I-
stick.
Well, you know what?
Jesus, I'm
Hey,
gonna take the stick and beat your ass with it.
no, you know what? If it had been last year, absolutely. I think you'd have won 79,000 to 1. Absolutely. And we got the one.
Georgia fucking Bulldogs you're talking about.
And the only reason we got the 1 point is because none of us tripped off the bus getting into the stadium, right? Like, but no, but dude,
this
we
is why
got a lot of.
will live on because people, for some reason, people who should not have hope somehow figure out a way to create it.
And all I got to tell you is Indiana, right there, dude. We got 40 transfers that came in. Arkansas's got money that y'all don't even know about, and people. And I tell you right now, Arkansas's boosters, the important boosters, are throwing that money out there. And look, this is all I'm asking for out of Arkansas at the end of the year. Give me a winning season. Hell, give me a 6-6 season, because you know what that's going to do. Them boosters over there be like, you know what? Let's give them a little bit of money. That's all I need. Because you know what? As long as there's a transfer portal, fuck all y'all. We will buy the players we need, and we will do what we got to do. And don't even laugh at me, Snack, because that's what Kiffin is doing right now.
We would never.
You tampering motherfucker, you.
Hey, you watch your dirty whore mouth. All right? We would never do something like that, man.
I'm just saying, and y'all forgive me for my language, but I finished this off for about the 19th time tonight.
I love being there. I can't wait. I can't wait for this season, man. I really can't.
But no, honestly, though, I'm curious to see where we stand at that point, because you know what? Georgia's going to be one of those teams that's one of those premier teams that if you go toe-to-toe with them for a couple of quarters and you lose, you know what? Hey, you know what you got to do next year to be on that level. So, I'm curious for that game. Same thing with LSU.
I think the best move for Arkansas is just to become a feeder school. We'll let our recruits go there, play there for a couple of years, and then we'll get them from you out of the transfer.
But dude, that's what Ole Miss, dude. Y'all laugh, but that's what Lane Kiffin did at Ole Miss.
Oh, no,
that's exactly what he did.
And that's what I really think that's what the whole model is going to turn to. I think your G4 school, your group of five. So I think that's what they're going to turn into. In fact, Hawaii, they're using the kid that LSU got from the portal as a recruiting tool. Like, hey, look what you can become if you come to Hawaii.
Hey, dude, Tulane, Hawaii, teams like that. Actually,
Arkansas.
You're right. But you know what? But we got that money to get on the same level as everybody else. Y'all don't want Arkansas. I will say this, and I'm saying it now. Go look up how many billionaires live in the United States and look where they live. Northwest Arkansas, my guys. You don't want that money start trickling into the University of Arkansas.
I don't know how they don't watch this game tonight and don't get motivated to do it, because
right.
Look what they did for Calipari, and look where it's paying off.
Yeah,
that's all Tyson's right there. John Tyson.
Except when it goes against those fighting Mike Whites, baby.
You know what? I had to give you, baby. I have to give you. I would love it. Arkansas has yet to prove they can win on the road, and I will give that to you.
I didn't even watch
Mike Whites. Wow.
But don't let Norm DeBryan, don't let him retire, because we taking Wes Johnson, baby.
Oh God, no.
I waiting on Caden to pop up out of there right now somewhere. All right.
What are you doing over there?
Well, hey guys, we've been on here 58 minutes. I know my guy Chris is over here sick. He's probably got a little bit of feeling better, having to talk shit with us. Everything else,
shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, hands down, Arkansas is gonna win the SEC.
I don't think so.
We're gonna go with it. Arkansas is winning the SEC. LSU, everybody's gonna have an ACL injury. They're gonna suck. Even Kiffin's gonna get an ACL injury. Georgia, they're going to be average. That's my call.
Hey, man, as an Arkansas fan, you just need to try to be the best team in your state, brother.
That's not hard to do, dude. Well, actually, that kind of is. As long as we beat Arkansas State, we're all right. And we blew them out. But I don't know how long that's going to last. No, I say that, but I think Arkansas is on there. But I think it's going to be a couple, 3 years. We're going to be all right, But that's that's the SEC. That can happen to anybody. Watch out for Mississippi State. I think they're one of those teams that up and coming, going to surprise the people. So anyway, anybody got? Dude, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Y'all played their ass. Don't make them pimp slap y'all. I'm just saying.
Oh, God. We've lost our last game for the next 10 years. It's over with. We're winning them all from here on out. I'm starting my shit talking spree right now.
You need to go smoke some. You need to go smoke some more, okay? You need to go smoke some more of that herb.
It's my world. All right, I'm just gonna create my reality. It's hope season, man.
Hey, you remember that thing you got from Michael Irvin that still had that residue? You need to go hit that. You hit that. But hey, guys, anybody got anything else to finish out on here real fast? Because let's knock it off, dude. I'm out.
Congratulations to both teams, man. Great game.
Absolutely.
Great that was a hell of a game to watch. And hats off to Mendoza. He played his heart out, left it out there. Good job.
Yeah, I just want to say this has been one of the funnest college football seasons on this channel, particularly when we started it in, what was it, November? Something like that. To start it the way we did and where we did, and to get to almost 100 subs is pretty cool. And not to get too sappy, but I couldn't pick a better group of people to do it with. And I cannot wait to have a full season with this crew. And hey, we're not going nowhere. Off season is here, and I know Sean's got things cooking, snacks. We Talk Ball is going to be here every Thursday. Starting this Thursday, we'll do as long as I'm not dead by then. We'll start our transfer portal winners and losers. So yeah, man, I can't wait for this off season and watch all our shows.
So I'm looking over here at Cade Martin over here. So I was going to leave. I was going to go quietly in the night, but here we go. This mother effer over here be like, I need some of whatever they giving you in the Pacific Northwest. 8-5 FedEx man. Want to come into the program with no money? Well, that's where you're wrong, because he got way more money than he ever had at Memphis. But I was going to be nice. You know, you was going to be part of our program. I'm not so sure now, but no,
hey, man,
I love you.
College baseball. Arkansas will be good until it matters.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, Cade? I loved you like I love you like a case of syphilis. All right, that's how much I love you, my guy. But no, hey. With that being said, hey, honestly, you know what, Cade? I do love you. Honestly, I do love you as much as a case of syphilis. But the game was amazing. It was a great national championship game, and I'm so happy. You know what, Indiana, hats off. It's going to be a great lifetime story. 30 for 30, 50 years down the road, they're going to talk about this. Great game. At the end of and also too, I'm excited what we got coming on. I've got a guest coming on. Hopefully next week. I just got to tie it down. I'm not going to say her name, but I got a serious D1 college softball lady that's coming in that holds records in the softball game. That's going to talk softball with us. D1 softball, and I got Caden Martin 9004. He don't know a whole lot about anything else, but he knows something about baseball. So we're gonna let him show up and show out for Chasing Omaha. We got that coming up, guys. Follow us on that. You're gonna love it. And you know what? And this is College Sports Crew. I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. So guys, I love you guys, and thank y'all for showing up tonight. And we'll go from there. And anybody else? Y'all got anything else?
I'm good, bro.
All right. We out. We're going to end the stream. Love you guys.